In the overshift here, now the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jose Iglesias has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Iglesias hits a little over the 270 mark. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, David Bodie. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Count is 1-2.
Iglesias now at short. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lays off 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Nico Horner will be next. 1 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate, Nico Horner. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Looped out towards short. To second for one. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Cubs are down quietly. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Rizzo was there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato Nunez.
Into the box now, Renato Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Nunez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. Fouled away. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ramon Urias. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A man on third with 2 down. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Orioles leave 1, but they hold a 9-2 lead. And that brings up Javi Baez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Javier Baez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball well outside. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven.
Stepping into the box, Steven Souza. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down. So striding in, Pedro Severino.
Leading
2
off,
hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
The catcher, Pedro.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Takes this the other way to right. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Number 42.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Velasquez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And that misses inside. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Grounded to short. Baez has it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
Digging in, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they hold a 9-2 lead.
Michael Givens enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Santander waits on it. 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman.
Standing in, Raul Garcia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he hits one on a line to left field. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, David Bodie.
In now, David Bodie. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Liner towards second. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Baltimore Orioles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ty Block earns his first win of the season. John Lester gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
For the Cubs, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.